We are here at day one for the Sigma America Summit, and I am joined with Javier from Futbol Sites. Javier, welcome to the expo. Welcome to the interview. How are you feeling right now, and how are you finding the expo?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me here and considering our company for this interview. I'm very happy to be back in Brazil. We've got a local team here, but I am from Chile. I live in Mexico, so I know the region. But Brazil has its own identity. That's why we work with local people here. I feel like a local sometimes, but of course we need their support to grow here. So
sure.
how are you doing yourself?
I'm good, thank you. Very happy to be here. First day going well, so really good. So Javier, you're in the right place at the right time, I would say. Your brand is Futbol Sites. You focus on sports, media. You're in Brazil. Football is big in Brazil. Regulation is on its way. Definitely, I would say, right place, right time. Tell us a little bit more about Futbol Sites and your plans for expansion, where you're operating, and how long you've been operating for.
Well, Futbol Sites is a media company. We are the biggest sports digital media group in the region. We started 15 years ago in Argentina, but then we started an expansion to other countries in the region like Chile, with very recognized products, Mexico, Colombia, and covering all the region. But lately, or lastly, we decided to come to Brazil. It wasn't easy. It's a huge country. It requires a lot of investment, effort, etc., dedication. So that's why we needed the support and then the acquisition of some local companies here. Even though also like we built a local team, as I said in the beginning. So yeah, and after that, of course, we became very relevant in Brazil. We are also leading the sports media category in digital. So we've got a huge responsibility here, of course. So that's why we became part of the industry. That's why we are attending this event, which is massive. We appreciate what you are doing as well. To get together all the industry. I came to this event last year. It wasn't Sigma at that moment, and it was definitely smaller. Now we are seeing a completely a complete different case scenario and context here. So we appreciate the effort that you are doing as well, the investment. As we are all doing, we are facing one of the hottest markets in the world when it comes to gaming. We all know how Brazil or what Brazil represents when it comes to sports, when it comes to football, how passionate the fans are, mostly with football. And also, we are living a momentum as a region. We cover all the region, not just Brazil. We've got, fortunately, all the world champions of football nowadays in all the categories, from the adults, and the youth tournaments. We've got all the champions, and we are really enjoying that moment. The fans either. So yeah, we need to deal with all this environment nowadays in the region, and Brazil is not the exceptions, and we are seeing exciting moment here.
And tell me, with sports betting being so big, how does Futbol Sites differentiate itself from other companies?
Yeah, well, that's good. I think we started as a startup 15 years ago. Now we were acquired two years ago by a new media company based out of Canada. But we were meant to be innovative, to generate new opportunities as in order to compete with the traditional media companies, the huge ones. So we needed to do different things in order to generate our own space, to gain our spot in the industry. And it was doing different things. Even though the gaming industry is booming now in the region, we are seeing all the companies coming from Europe and other parts of the world to the region. So we feel like we are from here, we are from Latin America. We feel humbled, of course, of having all these international companies coming here. But I think this is our moment, our moment to shine, to do different things as we have been doing since the beginning. And that's why we became part of the gaming industry, even though we come from the traditional advertising industry. 4 or 5 years ago, we started to attend these events, to talk to different people, to understand the context, how the industry works. Because even though we are massive, we target the general sports audience, the sports fans in general, but we can't rely on the fact that we've got a huge massive and we are going to generate conversions thanks to that, magically placing banners or placing social media posts. We are going to generate, for example, users for the sports betting operators. We need to apply different strategies. That's why, as a company, we developed a team, an internal team of experts. From the, like client solutions, strategy, directors, also people from performance, dedicated to generate conversions to our clients, because in the end they are going to evaluate their campaigns with us, following those numbers and the performance, even though they know that maybe as our brands and our media properties like Bola Viv, Fanáticos, Antenados, Red Goal, among others, they know that they are recognized and they need to be there to make their brands recognized. In the end, they are going to evaluate their campaign in a long term based on the new users, generating good performance, and that's why we are developing these strategies based on a team of experts that we hired.
Thank you so much for this interview. I really hope that you're enjoying it so far, and we hope to see you again next year.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to be here.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.